This is Crypto Chill Bear, and it's January 15th of 2024. Can't believe you guys. I can't believe it's 2024. This is the year we all make money, okay? So let's take a look at the Bitcoin chart. My God, if you look at the 2 month, let's see, it doesn't really matter. Let's look at the 2 month, right? If you want to look at things a little bit more on a macro level, I suggest going top down, 2 month, weekly, all that stuff. I remember when I first entered, I was looking at like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 4 hours, 3 days. But when you come to look at it, these is ways to go top down. So if you look at the last cycle, you can't really see it now, but we're completely undervalued right now in Bitcoin. So this actually might take a little bit longer than expected, but it could also run up really fast. Because you look at a 2 month, there's still a lot of room to run, right? If you look at the monthly, this is where it looks a little bit extended in the short term, right? So we might pull back here, 35, right? 3 week, again, showing signs of corrections. But if you look at the 2 month, that's where I'm kind of telling you guys, like, you're not going to be able to time the top or the bottom. It's about DCAing in. To be honest, I haven't really bought Bitcoin since last, like, 2022. I just been buying alts because it's relative to Bitcoin, they're all undervalued, right? And that's why I've been playing the game since 2017 and made really good gains. Um, if you want to be conservative, you don't want to risk too much, and yeah, so they're just going Bitcoin. But the real play has been Ethereum. When everyone's buying Bitcoin for the ETF news, I was slowly accumulating Ethereum from 1800. Most of my stack has been from like when it went down and crashed from 900 to about 1500. I stacked most of my Ethereum because I sold all my Ethereum last time into Chainlink, which is stupid, but I learned my lesson, and just to have a stack of Ethereum, even though it's boring, it's a good horse. So if you look at the monthly, let's go 2 month. Again, same thing like Bitcoin, a little bit more undervalued, and then from there we have monthly, 3 week, 2 week, 1 week, right? It has room to run. I think it might hit 3,600, conservatively. Could run up to 5,000, but my target in Ethereum is about 17.5 to 20,000, which is absurd because this is the price of Bitcoin. I remember when I first entered the space, it was around 2,500. It had its little corrections, and then a ripped 8x, right? Same thing with Ethereum, right? You're not gonna get a 10, 20x. You could go 10x, but want to be conservative right now? Yeah, go with Ethereum. The main bet though is Chainlink. Chainlink. First time I talked about Chainlink or bought Chainlink was in 2017, around 20 to 40 cents. Right? I remember I bought a stack. I'm like, okay, this looks really interesting. I didn't really have that much money then. But I was able to grab a several thousand link for like $1,000. So those were good times. I wish I should have stacked like way more. My main investment then was Lisk. It did turn out I bought it at $1 Lisk. It went up to 35. Right, so it was a 35x, and that was the first time like, holy crap, you could actually make a lot of money in crypto. And since then, I've just been mesmerized by it. So you look at Chainlink, it's such an odd play, to be honest. But if you look at Polarity Digital, which I definitely recommend, you know, you kind of see. Oh, anyways, let's just go here. I love their dashboard just because it just keeps me grounded. And if you look at Polarity Digital, I'm looking at UDPI long, right? UDPI long, short, medium, all that kind of jazz, right? And from there is basically what is probability that Chainlink goes up in the next 6 months, and that's where I look at the forecast model. Pretty damn high, right? Same thing with Avalanche, same thing with Ethereum, same thing with Bitcoin, right? In the short term, meaning the next couple of weeks, undervalued, medium term undervalued, long term undervalued, Polkadot overvalued, Avalanche overvalued, which I get it. They ran up hard. I don't know about DOT, but yeah, Solana too overvalued. Look at Ethereum and Bitcoin, even though they've had little runs, it's still undervalued in the long term, right? So, don't get scared by this kind of turbulence. 2017 to 2021, that turbulence was insane. I freaking hated it. Because, you'd be up 10,000, then you'd be down 20,000. You'd be up 50,000, you'd be down 100,000. So it's one of those gimmicks that it just kept going and going and going. And so, I also started accumulating Joe, right? Joe, most of my stacks from like the 20 to 40 cents area. But right now I'm just looking, okay, what's the best probability of something giving me a 20x, right? And one of those could be, Joe, right? Joe, Chainlink, Pendle, I started recently accumulating. It has already ran up a little bit, but 3x, stake as well, so main bag too, TET, grab this that 15 bucks, already 2x. It's all with the Bitcoin L2. Same thing with Unibot. Bought this like 68. Should have bought a little bit more at 45, but I was like, I don't know about this freaking bot narrative. Hasn't really done too much traction. One thing I might kind of slip a bit would be like a 3-day movie. I remember last week was at 12 cents, but I was like, it's kind of overblown. Could have grabbed it at 7 cents, but I was done. Same thing with Metas. Metas just keeps going. Look at the weekly; it's so overbought. It's not even funny, but it keeps going up. I was gonna buy some last week at 70, but I was like, it's freaking overvalued. I don't want to get burned, and it freaking went up another almost 80%. So that's the thing about these crypto markets. They're just not rational. Everything's overheated. We do need a reset, but it just doesn't want to reset. If you look at Avalanche, this one actually cooled off a bit, so it could actually go to 80 to 120, right? That's I sold a lot of my AVAX. I probably sold about 87% of my AVAX and rotated them into like other AVAX plays ecosystems or other kind of other plays. But it's been pretty sustainable, right? Like movies running up. I saw this going, but ego's too high to get in now. So I'm just gonna get burned by it again. Anyways, I don't want to make a big video, but everyone seems like calling doom. There's gonna be a correction, but don't be scared. The worst was in 2017. 2022. That was actually atrocious, and I remember I had just gone laid off by my job. Luckily, they gave me, half a year severance, and I invested like half of that severance into Chainlink, Ethereum, and Bitcoin at the lows. I bought Ethereum at 980. I bought Chainlink at I think it was 5.4, 5 to 5.6, and the 3x. So obviously did good. But I'm always, and to be honest, since then I haven't really sold any of my major portfolio. Main portfolio still is Chainlink, Ethereum, AVAX, Tectum, and so forth. So, at this time in the cycle, you just gotta relax, get distracted, so you don't look at your portfolio all the time. Because sometimes you overtrade and you just do dumb moves, right? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just gonna want to give a quick update, and hopefully I'll start posting a little bit more. I've just been so freaking busy, having a baby and everything. So, try my best, guys. But yeah, let's keep this going, and catch ya later.